Hello and welcome. You join us for this T10 between the Knight Riders and the Hyderabad Sunrisers. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Seifert opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Allen up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Edge, amazing delivery. Gone, great catch.
Ravindra, the left-handed batter, taking guard, but wants a solid start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well played, could be a quick single.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's a solid shot.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be four. Dropped. What a let-off.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Cass, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Onto that early. That could be four. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Great fielding there. Very accurate long-distance throw. Everyone's gone up. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the second.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Right out of the middle.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Edged, what a ball, and dropped. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Oh, nice shot. Nicked it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
End of the third.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Cuts that off well in the infield. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh, great run out.
Rahana, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the over.
Rahana gets off the mark.
Going with spin now.
To the attack for the Sunrisers.
Edged, unplayable, and dropped. They'll scamper through for a single. Good running, good return there, back from the deep. That's a confident appeal.
Good return back from the deep.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that. If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack.
For the Sunrisers.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Big edge, gone, fine catch.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Finds the fielder with that shot. The new bowler is coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack for the Sunrisers.
That's a massive chance, but can't keep hold of it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? A lovely shot, just rocks back and puts it away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Great shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Shot, should be runs here. Misses, that's a big chance going begging.
Batting team are now 6 wicket. The new bowler into the attack for the Sunrisers.
Ravindra, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Nicely played.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding. Brilliant diving stop.
End of the 8th over. The batting team are now on to
Sharma coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The Sunrisers with a massive shout. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Sharma with a huge appeal. Could that be out? Looks like it.
Singh, left-hand middle order batter taking guard. He's got their tail up.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball up a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
Yorker bowls in. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one.
A new man in, but we'll start from the non-striker's end.
Livingston coming back into the attack has done well so far. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s. Might look to go big again here. Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Well-directed throwback.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
And that's the end of the innings. The Sunrisers have been set a target of 104 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. A very aggressive shot to play off the first ball of the innings.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Nice shot, runs possible.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Needs a dot ball.
Pinged off the bat.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No. Terrible shot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Mazharabani coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Misses everything. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
End of the second.
Just threw the shot too early.
18.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Powell with a beautiful piece of fielding. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot. At least one on offer. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
End of the third over. The Sunrisers are now 24.
Well taken. Ravindra had to come around a fair distance, and they've taken a beauty.
Livingston, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. The loose full one goes unpunished.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Went for the drive. Complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
the Sunrisers.
Going with pace now.
Twittle. The new bowler into the attack for KKR.
On the back foot, and that's gone high in the air, and that'll be 4. Great shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Hit that so hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself.
Grady coming in, but he was starting from the non-striker's end for now. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh. Livingston went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Poor shot, really lucky.
That was very close to clipping the top of the stumps. Played down the complete wrong line there.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
End of the over. The score is now 52-4.
Everyone's gone. Big appeal. This could be out.
Clarkson looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Perfectly timed. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive 6s.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the over.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
The new bowler into the attack for KKR.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Too full. Klassen lands into the ball and punched it hard past mid-wicket, and that'll crash into the rope.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Klassen has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
End of the 8th.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. I reckon it was the length that got them there. The keeper takes it, just missing the stumps along the way.
Brilliant shot there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Not too much room, and got what it deserved.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest.
Not much needed to get over the line now. There'll need to be some superb bowling to hold on.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Looking like it's all over now. Just a 1 run needed, and the field need to be in to stop the single. Yorker bowls in. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one.
Left-handers out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment. They need 1 to win.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Pass the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Oh, that's close.
Cummins, the right-hander, coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Jeez, timed that well.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.